Hello, Snack Pack. Welcome back to Travel Snacks. Or if this is your first time, welcome. I'm Allison, and this is Travel Snacks. And I probably should have checked to make sure there's no addresses on these boxes. What's happening here? Before I got started. Let's see. First let me change this to all the chats and move this a little bit out of the way. Oh, that's better. All right. So far, I'm only seeing Grant is here. So welcome, Grant. Grant is our moderator. Happy Snack Chat Sunday, Snack Pack. Whoop, whoop. Welcome, Grant. Thank you for popping in at the last minute. I've been editing all day, and I posted a video on my other channel. And if you don't know about that channel, it's Allison Loves. And I posted a review of a website or app that I never heard of called Temu. And I had ordered a bunch of stuff from there, and it was like the cheapest stuff ever. And I reviewed it. So anyways, go check that out if you haven't already. And I was trying to get another video edited today, but it was just a long day. So I'll have another video on this channel very soon. So welcome everybody. If you are on here and you haven't already, make sure to pop a like on this live stream. And that way YouTube will know that you like the live streams. So here we go. Here's some people popping through. Where's my chicken? Hey, there's my girl. Hey, how are you? Hey, Shane. Oh, not a good connection. That's weird. That's very weird. Let me see something. I have a strong connection here, so I don't know. Hopefully it gets better. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? Hey, Matt Z. I am feeling mighty fine, pretty good, just tired, but other than that, I'm feeling very, very good. Hey, Bob. Hey, Courtney, how are you? Welcome. I'm wondering if I should. I don't know why the connection's not. The audio's out of sync. Weird. Well, if you haven't noticed already, I am not in my van at the moment. I'm actually at my friend Ivana's house. And a lot of you that follow the channel know my friend Ivana. She's been on a few of the videos, and she's been on live streams before, but she's actually not here. She's actually in another state right now, and I'm dog sitting. I'm pet sitting. So that's where I'm at. I'm at her house. Doing a little blurry. This is so weird because I'm on her regular Wi-Fi, so it should be just like regular. Is it? I do see it. It's a little blurry, but I thought it was just these glasses. So I don't know. There's a lot going on here. It's improving. Okay. She did say that sometimes her internet gets a little wonky, so it could just be doing a weird wonky thing. So good to hear that it's improving. So yes, so I much better. Okay, good. And also these are new glasses. And so the glasses that I used to have, the prescription glasses, I still have them, but I only got those glasses not too super long ago, and they're already starting to get blurry. So my vision is really taking a dive. And so Ivana had these 2+ reading glasses, just the ones you get like wherever, Dollar Tree or Amazon or Walmart. And she had like 10 pairs. So she's like, here, just have these. So they're cute, huh? They're like gray, and I think they're kind of cute. So they didn't cost me anything. They're not prescription, but I can actually see pretty well with them. So I'm happy that I have a second pair. Okay, so it's looking good, much better now. Okay, great. Hey, Paul, how are you? I am doing fine. It does seem a little weird on this live stream because on the little back end situation, things are running a little slower, like the timer and the little thing that tells me how many people are on here. It's doing some weird things. So we're just going to hang in there and do the best we can. So anyways, thanks, Grant. Thanks for the thumbs up on the glasses. Hey, Tammy, how are you? So anyways, I am back on the road. Technically not at this moment, but I am back on the road. For those of you that don't know, I had surgery. I had a hysterectomy about 6 weeks ago. The hardest part of the recovery is 4 to 6 weeks. And I believe this is my sixth week. I don't know exactly, but I think this is my sixth week. So the worst part of it is over. And when I say the worst part, the recovery wasn't even that bad. There was times where I and still do have like a little bit of achiness in my pelvic area, and the worst part probably is being tired. And but other than that, I feel super blessed that the surgery went well, that everything turned out fine, and that I'm recovering nicely. And I'm feeling pretty good. And I will say that I got back on the road. I don't even know the other day. I can't remember what day I left my parents' house. It's all a blur. Um, but whatever day I got on the road, I drove for like 3 hours and I was exhausted. I was so tired after that 3 hour drive. And usually a 3 hour drive is nothing, nothing, nothing to me. But 3 hours, I was just felt like I was on drugs and I had to pull over and just take a nap. So I think that's the biggest shift that's happening for my body right now, because I guess my body is still healing internally from having parts taken out. But other than that, I feel fine. I feel mentally much better. I feel a lot less stressed out. I think I mentioned this, or I don't know if I've mentioned this, but all the time recovering, I've only gained 3 pounds, which is pretty amazing because was not eating really well at my parents' house. And so now that I'm able to get back out on the road, I'm starting to walk more, and I'm going to start lifting my little weights a little bit and not get too crazy, but just try to get back a little more healthy. Um, so yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better. And let's see, let me read these comments and then I'll talk about some of the stuff that's happening. On the road again? Yes, yes, on the road again. Hey, Julie, how are you? Hey, Ron, you look beautiful. And then I had cataract surgery made me see a whole lot better. I've never seen this. Oh, awesome. I don't know if you can get cataract surgery or like LASIK or whatever with just reading. Like I have poor reading vision. I'm able to see like distance pretty well, but I don't know if you can get that. But if I could, I would, because I hate wearing glasses. Hey, Don Don, how are you? I've been offline for a bit. Got motivated to see the duck after seeing your progress. Awesome. Good, good, good. So good. Thank you so much. Hey, Brenda. Oh, hey, Jackie. How are you? Hugs to you too. Hey, Barb. I am not in a garage. Actually, I'm at my friend Ivana's house. And the reason there's so many boxes is because she's moving. She lives in the Bay Area now. And I don't know if she wants me to tell where she's moving to. So I probably won't say that. But she's moving in month or two. So she has a bunch of boxes in her apartment. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Brenda says, after I had my gallbladder out, it took me longer than 6 weeks to feel like myself. Yes, I feel good, but I definitely feel more like not even just tired, but like when it hits exhaustion, it goes from like feeling okay to feeling like so tired. So other than that, I feel even better than I did before. Hey, Hot Tiger, how are you? So I think just all the like bad stuff that was going on internally, um, all the like pelvic pain and all the just everything, all the problems internally, I think it was taking a toll on my body, because I do feel so much better now. So I'm glad I got that done. Thank you, Barb. Thank you so much. So the first things first, I know I talked about this on the last live stream, but so this is what I want to talk about today is when when you make plans and plans don't go as you want them to go, and that seems to be a common theme in my van life journey, because my plan was to come up here to my friend's house, dog sit for her, and stay for a few days just to hang out and spend time with her. And then I was going to continue to go up north about 3.5, 4 hours, I think, drive to Lake Tahoe, because it's really beautiful. I haven't been there in years. I've been just really wanting to go and just spend some time, being like peaceful and by the lake and just, I knew it was going to be cold and everything. But two things have happened, and this is why I titled today's live stream, Have I Learned from My Mistakes? Because I think it was last year. The years run into each other, but last year, I think it was when I was having pelvic pain. I was all the way in New York and I kind of pushed it. Like I kept going on the road and I didn't go back to California immediately. And, that kind of prolonged me getting this surgery. But one of the things that's happening now is that I have a tooth infection in my top right molar, which is a tooth that I've already had lots of work on before. I don't know what the problem is, why it can't get resolved. I've had whatever, root canals, crowns, all the things, whatever. And I don't know why it keeps getting infected. So, like I said on the last live stream, I went to the dentist. They did x-rays just on this tooth, did an evaluation, and he's like, you have an infection. You have to get surgery. You have to go to the endodontist. Well, he gave me antibiotics, and it was like a 7-day course of antibiotics. And I've already finished those antibiotics, and I'm still having minor pain. It's like throbbing. I can feel it. And so when I eat, it's hard to eat on this side because it's kind of tender. So I don't even know if the antibiotics like did anything, but I'm all the way in Northern California, which was like an 8-hour drive. And so my plan was to go to Tahoe after this and spend some time up north. Well, two things. Number one, my tooth. And number two, I just looked today because in the past, I kind of just made plans and I just lightly looked at things like the weather. And this time I'm like, okay, you really need to look at the weather. And it's already going to be snowing this week up in Tahoe. And I'm not the kind of person that wants to be in my van in the snow. If it was just like a little bit of snow, then like a little sprinkle, maybe, but there's like an advisory warning about like early snowstorm or whatever. And all the places up in that area, because I was looking at maybe moving it over to like Mammoth Lakes, June Lake, Yosemite, some of those other places. I was thinking, okay, well, I don't have to technically go to Tahoe, but all those places are already getting snow and the lows are in the 20s. So I can push it and just go do it anyways, which is what I've typically done in the past. But that really hasn't worked out well for me because I don't want to destroy my van. Number two, the lithium battery that I have is a good battery, but there's no like protection. I don't know what they call it. There's no protection once the battery gets, I believe it's below 34 degrees Fahrenheit, it'll just shut down or it can have damage to the battery. And I do have a heating pad that I can put on the battery. And plus, while I'm in the van, I'll have the heater on. So the van shouldn't get that cold, but you never know. If my heater breaks or if anything happens and that battery gets super, super cold, it could ruin that battery. And that battery is expensive. So I don't really want to push it in that direction. Plus, if we're going to keep it real, which we always do here, my body is still recovering. I shouldn't be pushing myself as hard as I have been with painting the van and driving so much and doing all the things, but I'm antsy. So I had to get back on the road. But there's a lot of reasons why I shouldn't actually be going up north. And so when I looked at it today, I was like, I think I really need to reevaluate my plans. And I don't want to. I'm having an internal battle because I want to do the things I want to do, but I can't beat the weather. Also, I'm pet sitting, and sometimes this dog does bark a little bit. So, hey, you're fine. You're fine. So I think my appointment for the consultation because I have to have surgery on this tooth. I guess they got to go into my gums and do some weird things. So the consultation appointment is on the 21st of November, but they did have earlier openings. So if I just stay with my friend Ivana for, maybe this week and then head back down to Southern California, I can get into an earlier appointment and get this surgery date sooner. So I'm thinking that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, and I don't want to. So, what would you guys do? I mean, I pretty much think I know the answer because you guys are very caring and loving towards me. But what would you guys do? Maybe you guys have other options or ideas that I haven't thought of. But this is just what happened to just happened today, looking up the weather. So I think I really should deal with this tooth because when they did take X-rays at the dentist, they said that my tooth, the tooth part of it, the not the root, but like I don't know, the tooth, it's kind of goes a little bit up into my sinus. And so they said it's could be like a fairly tricky procedure. And so I should really try to get it done as soon as possible. Plus, when you're dealing with insurance, you got to get approval. And who knows, this surgery could be pushed out into December. So I don't know. I'm just kind of having a little bit of a struggle, but I'm trying to learn from my past mistakes and to just honor what's happening right now in the moment. And what's happening right now is tooth pain and the weather. So I don't know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Hot Tiger, doing all right. May go to sleep soon, but I'm glad to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you have a good rest. Hey, Thomas from Northern New York State. Awesome. Hey, Ashley from Missouri. How are you? Yes. Thanks to Grant for always moderating and doing a great job and always just being so supportive. Hey, Fire. How are you? Grant says right away, you need to get that tooth fixed. Hot Tiger says, try Uncle Harry's Miracle Mouthwash. It really helps infections. I might give that a try. I did buy some mouthwash, just some standard non-alcohol mouthwash, and that did help a little bit. But I think I might try that one that you're talking about. I think I know which one you're talking about. Rebecca, go get it fixed. That can spread and kill you. You make a fair point. You do make a fair point. That's a very good point. Barb, get the tooth pulled and later have an implant put in. I did that with 2 molars. Oh, you did? Okay, so when I went to the dentist, he said there's going to be it's going to be the endodontist that's going to make the determining factor once I have my consultation. But there's 2 different types of surgeries, like 2 different methods or ways they can go about fixing the tooth. But he didn't want the endodontist to pull it because of how close it is to the sinus for whatever reason. And if they pull it, then I have to get a denture or a bridge. I'm not trying to get a denture. I don't want that. So if they can do surgery, I would probably rather them do that. If they can do an implant, I would go for that, but I don't know that my insurance is going to pay for an implant. But when I have my consultation, I'll find out, because I would not mind getting an implant. That would resolve these problems and that would be fine. Hey, Rains of Healing, how are you? Barb, don't blame you for not wanting to get stranded in snow, especially if your battery dies and you get stuck. Stay put and rest some more. It's a sign to take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Doing well, Fire. Hope you're doing well too. Hot Tiger says, Uncle Harry's tooth powder is also good. I've used it a while. It's supposed to remineralize teeth and has worked great for me. My teeth used to be bad before. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. Shane, door and string. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like very painful. Julie says, tooth infections can affect your health, not just tooth. This is what I've heard. And this is why I'm really leaning towards kind of not continuing north. And this just all kind of came to me today because I dropped off Ivana at the airport this morning. I had to take her to the airport at like 4 a.m. That's early. So I took her to the airport and it was a very early day. And then I've been editing all day. And then I started looking up the weather and just what my plan was and stuff. And so now that I've had a minute to take a break after posting the other video on the other channel, I'm just kind of sitting here thinking. And then I was like, I want to do a live stream to see you guys, first of all, to chat with you, and also to just see, because you guys are my major supporters. You guys are the people that encourage me and uplift me. Everyone that always shows up on these live streams is like my family. So I was like, let me get their opinion because I value that. Get healthy, then go travel. Yes. Yes. Brenda says, not a cold weather person anymore, so I wouldn't go. Get your health on check first. Good point. Also, salt water. Oh, that's true. Salt water. I hate doing the salt water though, because I usually gag on that. But listen, if it'll help not, have a throbbing effect, I might do it. With the way the world is so unstable, definitely get the teeth taken care of first, most important. You make a good point because actually, now that you said that, that really makes a solid point because when I called before, they did have appointments earlier, but and like even with my hysterectomy surgery and other things, other appointments, everything's been pushed back. So I think the sooner I can get in, the better because they might lose some of those earlier appointments. So tomorrow's Monday, so I probably will call and see what's like their like closer time frame. Fire votes to get the tooth fixed. Tammy also votes to get the tooth fixed. RV Grandma Charlotte, hey, how are you? Upper teeth do go into the sinus cavity often. Since you have already had so much work on it, get it pulled. Good point. Courtney, I'd get the tooth fixed. I'm going through similar, except I need 2 crowns costing me over 4K. That is terrible. I don't know what's going to be the financial cost. But I'm with you guys. Like, health is most important. And also when you deal with teeth, it could really just make you miserable and also affect other things. So it's got to be done. Donna Lee says, yes, take care of it right away. Waste no time. It can affect other teeth and bone loss. I had one pulled. Another will come out tomorrow. The tops will come out on too soon. Wait, I lost the thing. Oh, get on it no matter what. Okay. Cheryl says, I would get dentist appointment as ASAP so you can get surgery faster. Infection can go through your body and infect your health. And I did contact my surgeon that did this hysterectomy just to confirm that I could take the antibiotics, and she said yes. But I also don't want, now that we're just discussing this, I don't want anything to affect my body now because I'm still healing. So I don't want anything in this infection to go throughout my body. So I think this is good that we're talking about this. Ted says, yes, I would deal with infected tooth or anything ASAP, just as I would immediately deal with a small fire before it becomes bigger. Oh, implant is not advised per my dentist near a sinus. That's what the other dentist was trying to say, I think, but I'm not sure. Hot Tiger asked for an extra shot of Novocaine. They never inject enough, especially if they aren't a great dentist. I have a feeling that this particular surgery that they have to do, I think they're going to put me to sleep because they're actually, he said they can't just take the tooth out because I have a post. I don't even know. It was like a lot of things he was saying. There's already like a post in my tooth that looks like an implant. And to me, it looks like an implant already. So I don't really know. But he said he wouldn't advise it being pulled, but I don't know about this implant. I don't know. I think the endodontist will give me more information. But yes, if they don't put me to sleep, I'll be like, shoot it up. Put as much Novocaine. I will just take whatever. Shane says, honestly, get it fixed because tooth pain will hit bad and you won't like it. You know what, Shane? It's true because before I ever had kids, I had my wisdom teeth pulled. And next to childbirth, the pain after that tooth pain, that gum pain was the worst pain I ever felt. I was bawling, doubled over in pain because I was younger. I wasn't, I was probably like in my 20s and I didn't know about things yet. And so I didn't get the pain pills ahead of time. And I was like legitimately on the verge of calling 911 because my mouth hurt so bad. So tooth pain, definitely. I did get the dentist did prescribe me some Motrin 800. So I do have some pain pills in case it gets worse, but I don't like to take those if I don't have to. But yeah, that's a good point. Rebecca, on the 10th, I have my last appointment for an implant. It's taken 1.5 years. Oh my gosh. Donna says the infection can cause other problems. Get it out. Do the implant at another time. A template is workable. Okay. Grant says, I know I regretted waiting so long to get my tooth fixed earlier this year. Was such a relief once it was done. Felt so much. Okay. Clove oil, therapeutic grade essential oil used with carrier oil, like olive or coconut, is excellent for tooth pain and infection. Interesting. I might look into that. I went to an oral surgeon for mine. I got to see what my insurance will cover. It was so hard already finding somebody that would do a retreat. They're calling it a retreat because I've already had this tooth treated. And so my insurance was like, most offices are not going to do a retreat for, I don't know why. Maybe they don't want to touch other people's work. I don't know. But there was only 3 offices like in Southern California that would allow me to go. So I have very limited options. Kylie says, I have a bridge on lower side and I believe the price was much lower. Okay. I'm going to find out all the information to see like what the options are. Let's see. Oh my God, I would go through labor and childbirth, then having tooth pain again. Yes, it's terrible. Donna says, I have a job soon, so dental work will be on hold as far as a plate, but the teeth that are bad are coming. Okay, awesome. Hey, Judy, welcome. Health always comes first, but if you get antsy about traveling, I'm sure there's lots of fun right in your area. Yes, it's a good point. Donna says Ambisol works for the pain. Okay, I do need to get something because it's not to the point where it's like death hurting right now, but I just feel that underlying ache and that little bit of throb. And when I eat, I can't really like chomp down. And you know, I like to eat my food. But I think it's on that teeter totter right now where it's like, I think if I continue to wait, it's probably going to get worse, especially because it makes me nervous that the antibiotics didn't like completely clear off the pain. And that was like a 7-day course. So I think that when Ivana gets back, I might not even stay now that long here. I might just stay a couple days and then start heading back. Well, first let me call tomorrow and see what appointment I can get. And I'm just going to tell them we need to get it popped. Clove oil kills the infection and pain both. It's truly, oh, interesting. I made the mistake of waiting and it did get worse. Oh my gosh. Okay. Every person on here has told me to do the tooth first. So I'm not going to fight that. I'm going to do it. And so tomorrow, first thing in the morning, as soon as that endodontist opens, that office opens, I'm going to call them and see what's their earliest appointment. I'm about an 8 hours drive, I think, away from that office. So, I mean, technically I could do it in one day, but it's probably not healthy for me to do that just with my recovery. I'm not supposed to be driving that many hours. So I could probably get there in like 2 days. If they have an appointment this coming week, that would be awesome. So we'll see. I'll have to keep you guys posted on that. So it is kind of a bummer because I've been wanting to go north. I've been wanting to like get to like a beautiful lake area and have some peace. But you know, like you're saying, there's other places. It's just that like, again, for those of you that have been following this journey, there is like a Hotel California effect. I get on my journey and then something pulls me back, whether it's something, my health issue, whether it's a van issue, whether it's a family member issue or a family member health issue. I tell you, I don't know what it is. I'm literally trying to get out of California and I just keep getting sucked back because my insurance is only in California. So if I have a health issue, I have to go to Southern California. If my family has an issue, almost all my family is in California, Southern California. I just don't know. I've just embraced it. I'm just letting Jesus take the wheel on this because, you know, and so I've explored so much in Southern California. I'm like sick of it, but I know that God has me there for a reason. So I've just embraced it. And as I mentioned on like 2 videos ago, I've just decided to just keep things simple, embrace it, embrace the journey, and just chill out. So it's just disappointing, but I'm not even going to be mad about it. I'm just simply going to spend some time with my friend when she gets back and then get back on the road. And I'll stop at a few places probably on the way back because there was a couple cool things that I wanted to see on the way back anyway. Well, I'm getting some notifications here. So let me check that out. Yeah, the connection here is not great. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. Julie has sent $25, a little help with fuel. Thank you so much, Julie. That really makes a big difference because in California, the cheapest gas I found so far was 5.49 per gallon, and that was like on the way up here. It hovered around $6 to 5.50. So this $25 will really be helpful. So I appreciate it very much. Let me give you a shout out. Thank you very much, Julie. It's a true blessing. I really appreciate it so much. Let me just close this out. Make sure I'm not missing any other. YouTube is letting me know we're live, so thank you, YouTube. The box just fell. Grant says, as your moderator, I believe it's my obligation to tell you to look after your health. Thank you. I trust that. I trust, excuse me, I do trust the snack pack because you guys have been with me long enough to know kind of what, what my needs and wants are, but also my health is very important. Can't you get it sorted there? So in Northern California, I don't think that my insurance for surgery travels. Like, I think I have to go to certain offices, but I don't really know. It's so hard nowadays with the insurances and like everything, all the offices. I don't know. It just gets very complicated and you have to get approvals and referrals and all these things. So it's just like a whole thing. Crazy feeling, girl, I get it. It's always something. It really does. Rebecca, that's funny. I could go to Lake Havasu. My sister actually lives there. So I might actually be going there for Thanksgiving, but I don't know yet. Donna, I have a phone number for you to call. Oh, okay. I don't know if you want to put it here. If not, then you can send it to me by email or on my Instagram. Reigns of Healing, you know that saying, we make plans and God laughs. I mean, that is exactly what I've been feeling right now. It's like, God's like, no, that's funny that you think you're going to Lake Tahoe because you're just not going there. Hey, Mary, how are you? Oh, yes. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Julie says, come to Texas as soon as you can. Gas is $3.09 a gallon and it's still warm here. Well, fun fact, I just talked to my son, Marcus, who lives in Dallas, Texas. And, these kids in their 20s, they don't like to make plans. Like every year, I'm like, to my two sons, I'm like, what are you guys doing for Christmas? They're like, Christmas? We can't even think past tomorrow. Like, don't even ask. That's just crazy. Like, how can you even think about Christmas? But I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just my family, but we always try to plan the end of the year earlier in the year. I need to know what I'm doing. I need to know where I'm going. So earlier this week, I was like, okay, I'm going to ask you just one time and I won't bring it up again, but what are you doing on Christmas? Do you want me to come to Texas for Christmas? Because I'll come to Texas for a few days if you want me to, and then I'll keep going east because I'm planning to go east. And so he was like, yeah, that sounds great. And so I was so surprised that he was not only open to it, talking about it right then, but that he wanted to do it. So far I put it in my calendar. So I'm planning to be in Texas for Christmas. So that's another reason why I need to get this surgery done, because I need to get on the road at least like a week before Christmas so that I can get on to Texas. And hearing about that gas prices really makes me feel a lot better. Donna says 509 in SoCal at Express and Arco. Oh my gosh. When I left my parents' house, the gas in Southern California at the Arco there was like 549. So it hasn't quite come down where they live. Martha says, are you in the Bay Area? Yes, I'm in the Bay Area near San Francisco. Shane says that it's like $1.10 a liter. Oops, I'm still paying $1.90 a liter. Oh, geez. Even the hospital has a dentist. Yes, that's true. I've been trying to move out to California, but life keeps getting in the way. I'm telling you, Martha, it's like sometimes we just can't, we just make plans and sometimes it just doesn't work out. So my thing is just switching my perspective of saying, okay, well, Lake Tahoe is not going anywhere, whatever. It was a plan of mine that I really wanted to go, but I'm not going to. And so there's a bazillion other things. And I don't know what's going to happen in the next week or 2 weeks. I could meet someone great. I could, be there for somebody else and help somebody or encourage somebody, or I could find a little hole in the wall and make a video that's going to be supportive of somebody else. So I've just like let go. I'm letting go of the outcome. Thank you, Grat, for posting those links. I appreciate that. Yes, if you would like to make a donation to the snack fund, it goes towards gas and food and van repairs and stuff like that. You can. Those are the links. And if not, that's okay too. Hey, Janice, how are you? Hey, Dora, the Gypsy Movement's in the house. I'm doing great. How are you? Glad to see you here. Barb's, that sounds like my son too. $2.99 here in North Austin area. $2.99. That sounds so nice. $2.99 in Florida. I need that in my life. Mary says, more surgery. What did I miss? Yes, unfortunately, I need to have tooth surgery because I have an infection. So that's about to happen as soon as possible. Mimi, how are you, Mimi? I'm in San Jose waving to you. Oh, I'm waving to you as well. San Jose is not too far. Awesome. Buffy Scanlon, make a plan and God laughs. Exactly. That's how I feel right now. Donna says, I head to Tahoe on the 2nd for work. Oh my gosh. It's supposedly going to be freezing and snowing. Like they call it like a snow mix or a mixed snow. I don't know what they call it on the little app, but I was like, oh, I don't think I'm down for that. That seems like not a great idea. But hopefully, Donna, you have like a hotel or something that you're going to be warm and toasty. Brenda says 365 in Ohio. So that's even still better though than like almost $6. Hey, Santa Clara for Martha. Awesome. Exhausted. I'll be texting you if you're going to be here in Florida by February. I should be, Dora. I'm planning to go east. So I want to go to Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. I never really dipped my toe into North Carolina, so I might do that. I'm technically going to start looking for like different places that I might want to live, like, a place to purchase some land or a little condo or something, not full time, but I do want to have a place of my own. And so over the next year or two, I'm going to be like saving as much money as I can so that I can still like live in my van, but also have a place to go to. Because I am almost 50 and I love my parents, but I need my base to be a base of my own. And so I want to really, I'm putting my efforts towards that. So I'm thinking about the East Coast a lot. And personally, I really loved it in the East Coast. So my plan is to get out to the East Coast, probably starting in January. So we'll see. Again, I'm really not trying to make like 100% plans because in the past, it didn't really, pan out. Hey, Holly Fisher, 469 in Surprise, Arizona. Oh no. Dang. Hey, Nature Trails, how are you? Hey, Hat Down Tight. I was supposed to go work in Costa Rica 2020. I'm still in North Carolina. Oh, awesome. Costa Rica is beautiful. Gianna says $4.99 and is that Louisiana or LA? Probably Louisiana if it's $4.99, I would imagine. Gypsy Movement. Oh my God, swarm time. Martha says, I'm trying to go east to South Carolina. Oh, awesome. 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 Yeah, it's one of the places I'm definitely wanting to go to, the Carolinas. Holly says, enjoy Tahoe, Donna. Lived in Incline Village a few years back and my favorite place on earth. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Brenda, we had a fire at the refiner here. 2 brothers were killed. Oh my gosh, it's closed till they find the cause. Oh my goodness gracious. That is terrible. Mary says, I know what you're talking about regarding making plans. I was supposed to be flying to Nashville, Tennessee to help my friend with her storyboard for her children's book, and her brother died last week. Oh my goodness gracious. Prayers for all these sadnesses. This will be sunny. Follow your, Wednesday and Thursday will be sunny. Follow your intuition. Okay, awesome. I would follow my intuition if it was just about the weather, but I think with the weather and my tooth, I think I'm going to have to skip Tahoe. Because it's like 3 or 4 hours there. So I'd be further from the endodontist. So I think it's probably not the wisest idea. I want to intro you to my swarm family. All right. I don't even know what a swarm family is, but that sounds cool. Holly says, go Bills. Janice says, I love California. I had initially thought I could live anywhere when I was younger, but now I'm in my 50s. I love California more and more. Oh, awesome. Mary says, so now all the plans have been pushbacks, but that's okay. I understand, but I'm learning not to get my hopes up. It's all in God's hands. Exactly. This is how I feel. Also, I just got a message. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, Tammy. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Tammy just sent on Cash App $50. That's going to be so helpful to me. So helpful for these gas prices out here in California. So helpful. Thank you so much, Tammy. Tammy's getting a hallelujah. Thank you so much, Tammy. Such a blessing. Such a true blessing. I appreciate it. Truly, 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 truly. So much. Thank you guys so much for the donations and for the encouragement. This chat has really put a lot of things in perspective, especially with my health, because I really haven't been thinking about my tooth because I really focused on just healing from my hysterectomy surgery. But this has a lot to do with my healing. So I don't want my tooth to like ruin my recovery. So it just is really making me think like, okay, first call in the morning is going to have to be this to get this other appointment. Rains of healing. Sometimes it's good to stick around the area just in case you might need to go back to the dentist after your appointment. Yeah. So if I drive back this week and I go to this appointment, I'm going to stay in Southern California because if anything happens, and I have to go to like an emergency hospital or get emergency surgery or anything happens, it doesn't make sense for me to drive from Northern California to Southern, then drive back up here and then go down and up and down. And plus the weather's only getting colder up here. So if I go down this week, I'm going to stay down in Southern California and I will find places to go and things to do. Plus it's warmer. I mean, I don't mind being cold, but I don't want to be in like 20 degrees if I don't have to. Jan says $4.99 a gallon all over Los Angeles. Really? If you go to Chevron, they're gouging at $6.39. There was some places along this route up to Northern California that was like that. It was like close to $7. And then there'd be pockets of like $5.50, $5.69. But then there'd be like $6.49 or something like that. And I'm like, okay, you need to calm it all the way down with your prices. So that's interesting. I didn't know that LA was cheaper gas than up here in the San Francisco area. Unless I've just been missing all the good things. I mean, I was on the road. So, when you're closer to the freeway, I think the gas prices are higher. So that could have been a factor as well. So yeah. Call me if you go to Tahoe. Okay. I probably won't now, but I appreciate that. Hat down tie. I've been west many, many times, lived in Arizona, Texas, Hawaii, traveled and worked in California, Oregon, Montana, South Dakota, but North Carolina is home. Oh, that's awesome. Holly says, agree. Health first, then travels. Rains of healing. Gas in New York is just under $5. Oh my gosh. Barb, just wanted to say I subscribe to Allison Loves and really love the snack or wax shorts. Oh, awesome. I have a lot of those snack or wax. I just haven't had time to edit those. And I'll keep doing those. So thank you for subscribing on that channel and for the feedback, because that's a new channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on that channel. And since it's new, I don't have a lot of feedback from what people enjoy more over certain things. So that's good to know. So I'll keep doing those. Donna, UCLA Dental School is good. Takes time though. Okay, that's good to know in case something happens and I need something else. State, not New York City. Oh, New York State. Okay. Closer to the port where the gas comes in. Yes. Hey, Snack Pack. Oh, thank you, Grant, for posting the link to my other channel. UCLA Dental School is really good. In fact, they're looking for clients right now. Just on average. Oh, okay. I might check that out. Maria from the Philippine Islands, from Manila, Philippines. Oh, awesome. Hi, how are you from your surgery? Are you feeling very well? Awesome. Thank you for being here. I'm feeling a lot better, a lot better. So thank you for asking and for being here. Hey, Gilberto, how are you? Holly says, we'll go subscribe as did not know about the new channel. Oh my gosh, awesome. Thank you. Been on the other channel from day one. Brenda's in the house. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. I was gonna tell you guys something else, and now I forgot. I will say that since my surgery, I don't know if it's just because I'm tired, but I've been kind of forgetful a little bit. So that's a thing. But I gotta tell you, I mentally feel so much better than I did before my surgery. Partially because of just I was in pain, and partially just because I was just overwhelming myself for no reason. Have you ever done that? Have you ever put yourself in a bad position and then been like, why do I feel so stressed out? Yeah, because you stress yourself out. And I don't know, like I said in the other video, I don't know how I got to that point, but I was just stressing myself out. And so now I've just been like riding a wave, just riding the wave of God, letting him guide the path. And when something feels like very resistant, I've just been stopping and going, do I really need to do this? Is something like bad going to happen if I don't do this or do this? And it's just been like such a relief. Um, and it's just been awesome. So if I can encourage anybody to slow down in some areas, if you're stressed out, just maybe take a look and take stock of what all the things you're doing or feel you need to do. Because some of the things that I felt like I had to do, I really didn't have to. It's stuff that I put on my own self. And I don't know. I feel like a billion times better. And I feel also great because I was like, number one, I had not put my full dependence on God because I kept trying to overtake and just make my own plans. But secondly, I was like not utilizing the fact that I have such a loving snack pack family. And I don't know, I was just going willy-nilly, just doing my own thing. And when I come here now and I'm just like talking about regular things and you guys are giving me your feedback and just encouragement, it's like I'm more peaceful so I can hear it or accept it or see it and be like, oh, this is great. And or before I would look at comments and there'd be like 100 positive nice comments and there'd be like a total jerk, like one or two comments, and it would just be in my head like, why'd that person say that? Is there any truth to that? Like, it just kind of like chapped my hide. And then it would just kind of make me a little bit upset. Not like where I would let it take over my whole day, but just it would be like a bummer. And now I'm like, why would I focus on one miserable person as opposed to all the people that are awesome? And we take care of each other. We encourage each other. We pray for each other. So this channel is just going to continue to be lighthearted and awesome. So thank you guys for always being here. HDJ, I do that all the time. Hormones can be awful. Excuse me. Sometimes hormonalism can make me forgetful. Ooh, that's a good point. Yes, his path is always best. Hey, Reverend RV. So you might find Mr. Right. I started a dating site and all the ladies said they are looking for their best friend. What you do is go back in time and find somebody who you put in the friend zone. Interesting. I'd have to make a list of all the people I've put in the friend zone. I kid. I don't know. I don't really know. But it's a good point, I would love to find my Mr. Right, but I'd rather let God direct that. So we'll see. We'll see what God has in store. Hey, hey, Mira's love. My second most favorite famous YouTuber. It's been a long time since I've seen Lem. Awesome. Welcome. Hey, Ann from Kingman, Arizona. Awesome. Do you think we'll ever see a travel snack on your live streams? Maybe. I might do snacks on the live stream at some point, but I don't like to be like munching on the camera because I think some people are bothered by that. So we'll see. We'll see. Not with my tooth like this. My tooth is hurting, so I don't really feel like eating anything. Janice says, is there an email or Instagram DM where I can send you the posting from UCLA Dental? You can get in a lot quicker if you go through the UCLA Dental student. Actually, Grant can post, if Grant is, has a second, he can post my email and my Instagram. Holly says, LOL, the friend zone list. I'd have to really go back and think about this. Honey and me, first. Hello, first time making it to it. Oh, welcome. Glad you made it. Hello, hello. Donna said, I have put a message in for the doctor treating me for the best number for you to go. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you. Thank you. Reigns of Healing. God is our best fixer-upper in the love department. It's true. I prayed about it, gave it to him, and whatever happens is, or not, is all good. He knows best. That's how I feel too, Reigns of Healing. I've tried to take it upon myself many a time to find a partner, and that didn't work out at all. So now in my life, I accept where I am. I feel sufficient in my life, and I would love a partner. It's on the top of my list. I would love to have somebody, but whatever God has for me and his timing is better than anything that I could ever try to put together. So I am right there with you. Here's love. And all the 25 years I have subscribed to all the Travel Snacks channel, I have never seen a single travel snack. There has been travel snacks. There has. It's easier for a woman to friend zone a guy than a guy friend zone a woman. I never thought about that. Julie says, amen. Oh, thank you, Grant, for posting my email. So that's my email address on the chat. Awesome. Well, I don't know what else I was going to tell you guys, but I did film myself on the first day of getting back into the van. I did film some footage of that, and that video should be coming out in the next day or so. So I'll have that, and then I'll definitely keep you guys posted. Now I'm really kind of a little bit more antsy towards going back to Southern California to get this tooth thing taken care of, because it doesn't feel good, and it's like I'm thinking about it a lot, and I don't want to have to think about it. So I think in the next day or so, I should know what's going to happen. So I will definitely keep you guys posted through the videos. And if I can't get in for like another week and a half or 2 weeks, then I'll, do some things around Northern California, I think, and then start heading my way back down. So, but yeah, I'm excited to share. I'm excited to share the things that I do see or where I end up. And I've been trying out different types of parking lots and stuff. And like, usually I just park in hotels or residential, but I've been trying out different parking situations, and it's been kind of cool. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that. Do you think it's easier or harder to date while living in a van? I think it's harder. I would say it's harder because you're never in one place for very long. And number two, some people don't really want to date somebody that's always on the road. And number three, some people might think it's weird. And number four, I already have a lot of things to do and think about. So it's not at the top of my list to think about dating. So I think it's definitely harder. Not impossible, but I think it is harder. Hey, Marianne from San Francisco. My first live. Also, I first watched you showing Wonder Woman, and I subbed. Oh, awesome. Welcome to the snack pack. And thank you for being here. I'm also in San Francisco area. So that's awesome. Like, you go on a date with whatever you date. Do you tell him or her that you live in the van on the first date? It depends. I haven't gone on any dates. I haven't had to. Well, that's not true. I did go on a couple dates, and I did tell the person I lived in a van. But I think it depends, because as a woman, you don't want to just tell like a stranger, like, I live in a van, because it can be a little bit like for safety reasons. But I've only been on a couple dates, so this really hasn't been an issue. Awesome. Have a great Sunday evening, everyone. Safe travels. Excuse me. Gonna go watch the Bills keep scoring. Awesome. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up as well, because I am gonna go eat something, and then I think I'm just gonna try to relax and just chill out for the rest of the evening. I'm really trying to give myself the space to relax, even though I feel like I want to be doing more things. But I really appreciate you guys, like, really, really a lot, like, really so much. It's very heartwarming to be able to come on here and not only have you guys be supportive, but for me to be able to support you guys in prayer, and just for us to talk here, and for you guys to be supportive of each other. And it just really, it makes me feel a great sense of gratitude. So I'm very excited about that. So thank you very much for all that. Yeah, you don't want a stalker, for sure. What is harder to tell? Whatever you date, whatever I date men. So that's cleared there. That you live in a van or that you talk to random strangers on. That's a good question. I think, I think if I get to a point where I've talked to somebody, they would probably be a little understanding of either one. I don't really just date willy nilly. I really take the time to like chat with somebody first and talk on the phone first before I even meet up with somebody. So if I get to that point, they probably already know. Hey, Turtlegram. Better late than never. So true. Just in time to say goodbye, but hello. Thank you for being here. Thanks, Barb. Julie, I can't wait to hear about the tooth updates. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Oh, no, the notification's not working. I'm doing great, Tracy. Thank you for being here. Donna says, I sent you. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Donna. Awesome. Okay, that's good to have. Oh, I just got it. It just pinged. I see it from Janice, UCLA Dental Referral. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do a short do a short on the tooth update. I feel in your pain here. Okay, awesome. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I will. That's a good point. Good tip. All right, hopping off to go check on your new vlog from today on your. Thank you, Barb. Hey, Carolina. Late to chat, but hello, Allison, everybody. It's been a while since I've been on live chat. Thank you for being here. Keeping you in prayers with your tooth. Thank you. Hey, Valerie. Thank you, Julie. Yeah. So, and it's also getting dark in here. Oops. Let me just check this really quick. Okay, awesome. All right, so thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you very much. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening. Have a great week ahead. I will keep you informed as much as possible. Either I'll do a short or in one of the videos, I'll keep you updated, or next live stream or on the community tab. But one way or another, you'll find out because you guys are part of my family. So I appreciate you very much. Have a great evening, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Bye for now.